Hello everybody, it's November 27th, 2020. I'm located in a field in the middle of nowhere outside Slackneil in the Carntucker area. The sun is set, we're in bright twilight here, the full moon is rising behind me. And if you can just make it out, I'm just shooting here a video with a 50mm lens. And you can see the current planet conjunction in the southern sky at the moment. The bright star on the right is planet Jupiter. The fainter star to the upper left is planet Saturn. They're currently in a nice close conjunction. Conjunction is whenever two astronomical bodies are in close proximity to one another in the sky. So this is a planet conjunction. What makes this one exceptional is that this is a conjunction between the two gas giant planets in our solar system. And as of now, I'm measuring just very roughly here with using my hands. I'm measuring them at just more than 2 degrees apart. So that's about 4 full moon diameters, 4 apparent full moon diameters separation between the two objects. But every single night, Jupiter and Saturn get closer and closer. And eventually on December 21st, they're going to be so close, they'll actually look like a single star with the naked eye. This is what's known as a great conjunction. And it hasn't happened this close since 1623, from what I understand. So it's a rare event, and it'll be a nice thing to see on the run up to Christmas. No doubt many will be calling it the Christmas star. The only caveat is that it is visible in a twilight sky, so if you wait until the sky gets properly dark, they'll get a lot lower, so you need a good horizon. And the actual conjunction, the 21st, will be very close to the sun, so you need to get it in the twilight. And on December 21st, if you have a telescope, you'll be able to see the rings of Saturn, Jupiter's disk, its cloud belts, and the 4 Galilean satellites all in the same telescopic field, which will be quite a treat. So the sky is actually darkened here since I began talking. You can see both planets quite clearly now. Again, I'm using my old 600D crop sensor here with a 50mm lens, shooting just live video. I'm in a location I've never been before. I found a pretty cool selection of trees around here and an old abandoned derelict house, which I plan to use maybe in a future date. But for the moment, this is the conjunction, so it'll get even nicer as the sky gets darker. So. I'm using the technique of my hands to measure distances in the sky, angular separation. I can't line these upright because I can't see from this distance because I'm on the 50mm lens where Jupiter and Saturn are in the screen relation to me. But if you hold your hand at arm's length and you put up your thumb, the distance of your thumb, the edge of your thumb is 2 degrees. Your little finger is about 1 degree. 3 fingers is 5 degrees, a fist is 10 degrees, and your full thumb and outstretched little finger is approximately nearly 20 degrees. So that kind of averages out with everybody's arm and hand size apparently, from what I understand. I've been using this technique for years. It's kind of crude, but it's actually quite accurate. It's pretty good for estimating distance between planets, stars, between constellations, comet tails, anything you're interested in. So hand technique. So I've measured it just more than 2 degrees separation. So it's a distance of my thumb and a little bit more, so I would say maybe 2.5 degrees or more separation tonight between the two planets. Tomorrow night they'll be even closer, and they both get closer and closer and closer until the great conjunction on the 21st of December, and they actually will look like a bright naked eye star in the twilight sky, a single star. There's actually 2 planets, pretty amazing. The separation is very close. If you know your constellations, you know the star Alcor Mizar in Ursa Major. You can look up at those on a clear night and you'll see you can separate them with the naked eye, no bother. If you've got keen eyesight, it's pretty easy to do if you take your time. The actual Jupiter and Saturn will actually be closer than Alcor Mizar, so that's very close. So hopefully clear skies that night, we'll see. This is the first clear night in ages. Northern Ireland's been very, very difficult to get anything this year, honest to goodness. But hopefully with the colder air coming later in the week, maybe some snow showers, we'll get some good nights, get a few shoots done. I would like to get more images of this conjunction, maybe a time lapse. But anyway, back to the planets. It's now 17:25. The sky's a lot darker, the background twilight's a lot darker, the planets are standing out very well despite the rising moon. It's a really beautiful sight now, actually. Very clear with the naked eye, unmistakable. Again, for anybody new to the sky, look during the twilight, about half an hour after sunset to an hour after sunset. Best time seems to be from 5 o'clock onwards. And look due south. The planets will be visible in the south and then they'll set slightly later into the southwest. At the moment I'm measuring, they are approximately, Jupiter is about 15 degrees above the local horizon here at the moment. Saturn slightly higher. Both are very prominent objects now, really, really beautiful. I saw the International Space Station pass over there too a moment ago, slightly brighter than Jupiter. There's some high level cirrus cloud, patches of it here drifting over the moon.